Welcome to my show, Atena Autistic Artist College. I'm a gifted poet. I wrote a beautiful poem called Tears. In my mind, I visualize my mommy embrace me with love. Our deep connection, a beautiful thing, constantly replaying. We waiting safely her return home. My mom's tears, our tears in spirit, replenish in our homes, connecting hearts, fulfilling with love, the smile of joy, a hopeful feelings. New flip-flops instead of hearing the sorrowful news, debarment departed. My heart aches in pain. The sorrow brushes through my eyes, wailing cries. Falling asleep, I'm lost for my words. When somebody passes, it could be a very difficult, it could be an abstract concept of understanding, and you no longer see that person. Also, my friend's mom passed this year, and it's been 20 years since my mom's anniversary. These are my haikus that I wrote. Writer. Focus on spotlight beyond our gifts, a writer. Aspiring goals. As I learn how to write and working on my stories and working with a tutor, and later on, I learned to become a poet. Sometimes it can be challenging to find the words to understand the emotions and how you feel. For some autistic people, it could be very abstract and lost for the words. The light. Candle transferred light is illuminating the room, spiritual glow. So a haiku is 575. Despairing heart. Filming episode. The recurring gloomy scenes. Heart of despair. Beautiful sky relaxing on the boat. Beautiful day ends quickly, enjoying sunset. We are very observant and we notice things uniquely as you walk around the lake. Sometimes you can notice the egrets walking slowly. And sometimes they fly very rapidly fast. I'm a gifted artist. I paint beautiful paintings, originals. These are my originals. This is a beautiful owl painting. It's all in purple. It's very calming and relaxing as I paint. And the name of the painting is Atena. This is my other painting, the owl. I painted my original moon picture that I took myself with a 600 lens. And has like a bluish background. Harp. Harp is playing the rhythm, the heart of soul entwines melodies, the sounds of quietude. Sometimes, for autistic people, it can be challenging for changes. And some, they're lost when the routine is not the same. I wrote a poem called Anticipating Changes. Vivid colors leaves, the feeling cool breeze of autumn embracing nature. April is Autism Awareness Month, and I'm doing a mother and a daughter art show at the South Country Library. Autism Worldwide, we all connected on April 2nd. And some places around the world, they have a different month for autism. Autistic, some of the signs is rocking, standing awkward, walking on tippy toes, echolalia. They repeat exactly what you say. Sometimes they will repeat the one word. And delay echolalia is anywhere, it could be weeks later or it could be hours, that they might say something that you had said. Sound sensitive. It affects everybody on the spectrum a little bit different. Some have very mild, sensitive to sounds, and some of the sounds can be strong for someone. Light sensitive, bright lights, the different lightings in the room, and not having eye contact. But for some people with eye contact, we have to also look other things besides them having autism. Maybe autoimmune issues. Sjogren syndrome is in the family of autoimmune issues. To share my story, who I am, I had a learning disability. I always had, through my whole life, autism, and I learned it some years ago that I knew. I have Sjogren syndrome. So that is an autoimmune. It's dry eyes. If you brush your teeth a couple times a week, it could affect your teeth. The dryness. And also, the weather could be uncomfortable, too humid, or too cold. It could affect the joints. It could be uncomfortable. Even though this person can look at you while they're talking to you, but sometimes we have to look a little bit to the side because it could be very uncomfortable to the eyes. It could be painful, and it's not important to focus if they are giving you 100% eye contact. It's enjoying their conversation and what you can learn from them. My poem, Hope Cures the Soul. Grasping on to hope, positive in the moment, heart opens the mind. Sleeping slumber, peaceful as can be, sleeping slumber, engulfs me, transported new world. This is a mother and daughter poem that we write poems together. And my daughter has art drummer, and we're working with the teacher. So olive green box, mirroring my inner strength within my body movements, tapping the steps of harmony, fulfilling box of emotion, unwrapping gradually, lifting cover, olive green box, inside abundance of energy, be observant, stand grounded who I am. My own style of photographs is unique. Angel of the camera, position at my heart, I rock back and forth while I'm shooting scenes. I'm seeking who I am, artistry, my own style. Art drummer is mirror image, taking down the box and working on the emotions and what emotions no longer serving us. Sadness, frustration, overwhelmed, worried. And the teacher is showing where it comes from her body, where she feels it. And within years, showing my daughter where it comes from her body. Now she's learning sometimes to prompt herself where she feels the emotions. I'll read some of what we do in our drama class. It's bringing down a blue box, releasing the negative energy is no longer who I am. Working on the emotions, frustration is a heavy load, weighing me down. Extraction out of my chest, feeling sigh of release. Overwhelming emotion, prompting, pulling out of my body. Stuffing the deep in the box, removing attachments, separated from my mind. Bringing a clear energy flow, allowing my wisdom to learn new things and be creative. This is my owl. It's a beautiful owl with my moon that I took myself. I used my lens, the 600. And this is my beautiful owl, Athena. It's all in purple. I also, being autistic, I'm sound sensitive, like ambulance, sirens. Autistic people can hear 10 times louder than anybody else. And it can affect our neurological system. Years ago, growing up as a child, nobody understood or knew about the sound sensitivity. People will say you're not a baby because they did not understand how it affects your neurological system. How crowds of people can be overwhelming. Some autistic people like to rock. Rocking is also very common and it does feel good to their bodies. Easter is coming, and also Greek Easter. Greek Easter is the first Sunday in May this year. Be creative and tell your own story and to enjoy walking around the lake, your time, and the holidays to feel a love in your hearts. Also, the lights of a car could be also very bright to the person's eyes. Sunglasses can help. Also, headphones and wearing musician earplugs. Those are the different tools that you can use. Bouncing up and down on a therapeutic ball. Walking and taking pictures and what you see. My daughter used to tear clothes during the noise situations because she could not manage it. It was just too loud for her. She did not have the words to express herself or have the tools. So I removed the corn out of her diet in 1 month, and my daughter stopped tearing her clothes. So sometimes it works differently for each person. Something simple like that to remove, it could be a very helpful tool. Also, it's how we learn in life. We could be very strong with the arts, very talented. And sometimes working on the different skills can bring out your gifts. It's also where the grandparents, how far their education, how far is the parents' education, and also how is the education working with your child, finding the right school, the right program. It all benefits your child, and you know your child who they are. So learn about autism and working with your child and to feel comfortable and to connect. Sometimes your loved ones on the spectrum does not always have the words, but they feel it, they know. Sometimes when you drive in different locations, you follow the same routine. If you change things while you're driving, they will know. Working with energy, meditation, yoga. Okay. Yoga is good. I enjoy doing that. It's also could be calming. I meditate. I do energy. That's all helpful tools. And to remain calm. To be calm is beautiful. I'm Maria, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next episode.